Welcome, everyone to another stream. I hope you all are doing really well. I hope you're enjoying your morning, your night, your evening, wherever you are in the world at the time that you are joining me during my live stream. So, as the title of this live states, we're going to do a little bit of let's play and then I'm jumping straight into the build. As you guys know, I was trying to see if Diamond would have her baby on my last live and she did not. Well, I went into my game and lo and behold, she went into labor. Let's see, I went in my game about, I want to say about 10, yeah, about 10:15. So it's 10, yeah. So it's 10:23 now. So 10:15, I went in the game and she was going into labor. And so I have, of course, a childbirth mod. So at first we were going to do a home birth, and I was like, nah, let's just go ahead and send her on to the hospital with Gemma. So Gemma is, right here joining her with her bad self. Gemma used to be real thick. Now she done lost some weight. So I've got Gemma here with her for support. So I'm going to just go ahead and go through the childbirth portion and then jump straight on into finishing up this giant build because I'm thinking I'm going to move one of them out, which is kind of bittersweet, but it has to happen at some point. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's see what's getting ready to transpire. Ooh, I mainly just want to see if it's going to be an alien baby, a human baby, or is it going to be, I don't want to say a mixture because it's usually the aliens. I think they can also change over to um, sim babies. I say human, but sim babies. Diamond's like, what you want me to do, girl? Oh, I forgot. Diamond can deliver the baby. Let's let Diamond do it. Care to join? She already there. Gemma's. She's already there. Let's deliver the baby. Gemma. Deliver the baby. Oh gosh, is it stuck? Let me see. This sim isn't really valid, but this sim is. Oh my gosh. Well, this isn't going the way that I thought it would. No, don't go home. Oh my gosh, she's not letting her deliver the baby. Why is it not letting her deliver the baby? Okay, let me see. Um, okay, no, everything looks good. Now it's not even letting me switch back to Diamond. Oh my gosh. She just wants to have the baby. Okay. Oh gosh. gosh, is it happening? Yes, yay. What in the world? Oh, she real pregnant. Oh, it switched the bed. Where's she going? What in the world? Oh, the obstetrician. Okay. So the obstetrician is there. Y'all, okay, so like I have not played with this pod. I've had it, but I've never actually had one of my sim characters playing with the mod. So let's see. How is she delivering a baby when she's over here? What the world is going on? Diamond, no. You need to be over here. Girl. Jim is standing here trying to deliver a baby. I did not realize the bed was going to change. I'm trying to get this baby delivered. I don't know what is going on. I hear the music. Okay, come on. What is going on? Okay, so okay. We got all these patients and Diamond is like stuck like Chuck. Diamond and Gemma are stuck. Okay, so let's do this. Medical referral. Let me see if we can get one of them unstuck. Come on. Yeah, this is definitely glitched out. I can't even. What in the world? Alright. Let's see if I can get her to admit somebody. So the obstetrician is here, but she's not doing anything. And it will not let me. I have been trying. Let's see if we can sway together. Let's see if it'll let me do that. At the rate that Gemma is going, Diamond could have had this baby 3 times. Okay, so there's another obstetrician here. What the world? Girl. Okay. She's like, I'm hungry. I'm probably gonna have to cheat this birth. I was trying not to do that, but I'm gonna have to cheat the birth because, man, Assign patient role. Assign the patient role. If you don't see a beating heart or icon above, disable lactation. Give birth immediately. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with the game. It might. I'm thinking it's gonna throw an exception in a second. Let's see if I can teleport her here. There we go. Let me try this again. Because truthfully, for all of this, I could have like literally just did a home birth. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat. Let me cheat both of their needs because okay, so this may be an issue. Choices. Let me reset. She's like, I'm hungry. Okay, somebody got to deliver this baby. Like, for real. Somebody. I mean, the bed popped up. Like, what in the world? Come on. Because if I can't get this baby delivered doing this live, I'm going straight to building because this is starting to irk me. Okay, something happening. Yay. Girl, we don't care about them patients leaving. We care about this baby. She's like, come on, push, push. Come on, Diamond, you can do it. Congratulations, it's a girl. I wish I had like a sound machine at this time so I can like do the applause. Okay. Diamond just gave birth to a baby girl. This baby needs a name. What would you like to call her? Ooh. Her mama name is Diamond. So let's call her Jade. Ooh, or maybe I should say Jayde. Jade. I like that. We'll go with that. Congratulations, doctor has prepared the birth certificate. All right. Uh-oh. Y'all see? I don't know if y'all can see the bottom of this. Why the baby? It's like a little skeleton. Oh, look at the little naked baby. What? Where did the baby go? Did it disappear? Is the baby at home? Oh my gosh. I think it is a little. So this baby is part human and part alien treatment. Does she need that? She is at the hospital, so I can't offer her support. All right, so the baby is going to be alien. Look at that. So it is part alien, part human, but it looks straight alien to me. Okay, well that answers that question. So can she go home? This is going to be interesting. Your mama is a human and you a little alien baby. Oh, that's so cute. Weird and cute at the same time. So for those of y'all who don't know, Diamond was abducted by aliens and was impregnated. Mind you, she's never had a boyfriend or anything in this game. And now she has a little tiny alien baby. That's almost, it's almost weird. Okay, can we go home? Choices. Change outfit. Is that the outfit or the exoskeleton? Am I saying right? Exoskeleton. On the job, Gemma should wrap up what she's doing here before leaving. I didn't ask her to leave. Okay, more choices. Baby care. Choose feeding preferences. Or breastfeed. Well, I'm going to, let me save it. Now that excitement is over and now I know, we're going to go ahead and go to our bill that I've been working on because I really would like to get that done. This has been an eventful night for me because I knew it was like a 50-50 chance that the baby would turn out completely, I don't want to say human, sim or alien. So now we know the baby is 100%, it looks like to me 100% alien, but I do know in some cases it can change to being a just a regular sim according to what I've read. So where did I put, okay, yeah, I couldn't remember for a second. So at some point I'm gonna show you guys this mansion I've been working on, but let's go to the mini mansion, shall we? Let's start back building on that. Okay, so I am going to show you what the build is looking like thus far. So we've got our morning light and our beautiful bright afternoon light. And for those who do not know, in the Sims game, lighting looks differently in different towns or worlds. So Dale also has really good lighting, especially for building. So this house is kind of like what I'm calling like the mini mansion. I haven't named it yet. I probably will name it like maybe after this. But I've been going in and doing my landscaping, adding some, play equipment. I've added a little fire pit area, a little grill area, and this is the screened in porch. So I've also added a little bit of like decor things outside, some solar panels, and a little small little entryway here for the trash can and recycling. And it's really simple. I haven't done, not sure what's up with it. Oh, I know what that is. I haven't done anything to the front porch area or anything like that. So this is what I have done thus far, and that's what was sticking through the wall, y'all. But what I have done thus far is I started working on pieces of the garage, just putting in some decor there, and then the utility room, just boxes and just random things going in here. The laundry room is complete. Laundry room slash mud room is complete. Then, as you can see, the pantry and the half bath both are complete. I don't really have like a color scheme in mind. I'm just picking what feels and looks good. But I'm kind of tempted, y'all, to do a like a very neutral build, like no color whatsoever. But some people are really, really good at it, and some people struggle. Like me, I love color, so I tend to put a lot of color in my builds, and I'm almost tempted to do that with this build, like just go with what I've, pretty much always done, which is to have color throughout my builds. But I think one day I am going to do a build that is completely neutral. So lots of tans and like cream colors, kind of like how my builds tend to start. But I'm loving this walk-in pantry, y'all. Looks really good. Very much stocked. And I literally could have added another shelf, but I want to put the trash cans in here too. I may move those out. I did also do a little bar area, which I'm still kind of working on. It's looking decent. I left the table here, and then I started kind of playing around with like where I wanted the fridge, just little things. I was thinking about doing a island here, and I saw this idea on, it was it YouTube or was it Pinterest? I can't remember. One of those two. Where they had a huge island, and then the island kind of swung this way, and then it was like Eden, so it was like an L-shaped island, to kind of like fill up the space, because this is huge. So I've been kind of like just kind of playing around with the placement of this little bar area. So hold on, I did that wrong, y'all. So it was something kind of like this, if that makes sense. Let's see if I can line this up. So it was like a big L-shaped island, and the thing about it was huge. And I'm just like, I don't think I would need that much space. But I've been kind of playing around with it. I like the idea of having like a little reading nook over here. I mean, I could have 2 tables. I'm not 100% certain because I was trying to make this house look like the inspiration, but I think since I've been playing around with the kitchen and trying to figure out cabinets and stuff and what I want to do, I think that's where we're going to pick up, is to get the kitchen put in. And then what I would like to do is start working on the living room and the office, because I've already started kind of like putting little pieces in. And I do that just to kind of see where I want to go with it. I put like the little IKEA style shoe cupboards here. And I like this little section. I wasn't 100% sure what to do with this side. I need to put this light back over here. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how big of a couch do I want. I wanted to make this like the office / activity room. So I'm leaning towards putting like a chess set and an easel in here. And I'm thinking like a gaming table. I don't know if I'll fit all that in there, but I may do like the chest over here. But I did like the mirror right here, because y'all know mirrors tend to open up your space and bring light in. So let's figure this kitchen out, because I'm liking these cabinets because it kind of works really well with this big fridge, and that's why I'm kind of like calling this the mini mansion. So y'all let me know if that sound is like too loud for the game. I really just feel like I want to do like a different color island too. I think this was the like weird part, was the spacing between. I think it was like the doorway. Let me see. Hold on for a second. That's not the right color. That's not the right color either. There we go. And I do tend to mix Alpha and Max's match CC together. So if it looks kind of weird, that's why. I do like this cabinet too. But I don't know. The other ones kind of go better because I think these are all from the Harry Coastal Accent kitchen set. So I think I'm going to stick with that because I feel like it's making the kitchen look a little bit better. Now I just need to figure out what I want to do as far as the island goes, because I really wanted something to complement this. And I know it's like a really weird shaped kitchen, but I do not want to do a huge island. There is no reason not to. I kind of feel like maybe this should be the vibe. Let's see. And for the back cabinets, none of that is really going to matter. So I'm just going to use because again, I just want a humongous island. And let me see. I was gonna say, why does the wood look, it looks different. I think that works. That is a big island. Yeah, that was big. It fills the space though. Let me grab some of this clutter off. Yeah, that definitely fills the space. However, I think I want to bring this up half a towel. Let me see. No, never mind. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Oh shoot, I did not realize, 1 second. Let's do I want to keep the countertops the same. Do I want to do a color? I just realized the handles are not the same. But the countertop, it matches. I need the light countertop because it kind of goes with the floor. Dang. Once I do that, we can just do all white. Okay, why not? Because I prefer the countertops to kind of be the same or similar color as the wood floors. So I'm just gonna do the outside cabinets. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, that's gonna be. Hold on me. I don't know, I kind of feel like it kind of fills the space a little bit better though. Let me see. Well, it's not too bad. It's really not that bad. Let me just do the outside color. White. Because I want the handles to definitely go together. I think that's it. Now, I may have some issue. I'm going to have to pull it back when it comes time to putting in the sink. Only thing I just don't like about these cabinets is I feel like it should have the little end pieces, if that makes sense. I want this to be in front of the sink because I think what I'm going to do is the sink here, dishwasher there. So let's find us. No, that's not it. I do like that sink, but I always like her sink that has the little towel on it. Let's see. Okay, let's go with the other one. We'll go that route. Now let's put in our appliances. And I hope everybody had a really good or is having a really good Tuesday. It's 10:58 p.m. right now on the East Coast, so it is Tuesday's over. But hopefully everyone's Tuesday was really good. I haven't been having, I'm not going to say I haven't been having like a good week, because my week is starting off a little bit different, to say the least. I mentioned in a previous video, I have been having issues with my job, and it felt like things were getting better, and now it feels like I'm in this place that I don't really know what is going on. I don't know if anyone has ever been in that situation or can like relate to where you feel like on one hand, oh, it's a mini fridge. On one hand, like things feel like they're going to be completely fine, and then the stuff hits the fan. Let's put it like that, and then you're like, oh crap, here we go. Something else that I now have to deal with, and that's where I'm at with it. Like this week, I feel like even though it hasn't really like hit the fan, so to speak, it just feels like it. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself that, oh, that kind of matches better with the handles. That, it's not what it appears to be. Because, a lot of times we will psych ourselves up and things are not the way we like think they are. So without saying too much, I did have to go to someone else for advice, and it hasn't backfired, but like when someone gives you advice and then somebody else may find out that person gave you advice, and then it becomes an issue. And so in essence, you're kind of made an example of. That's kind of sort of what happened. An example was made, or let me say was trying to be made, because I sought additional assistance. And I think we're in this world where there are people who just feel like they can do and say whatever they want, and there be no consequences to it. Like, a manager can talk to you any kind of way, and I'm just using that as an example, y'all, or just, treat you any kind of way, and there be no consequences. And then when there are consequences, people don't know how to act or how to respond to that. And like my manager is in trouble. So because the team hasn't been performing, because unfortunately the management is not good. The management is not good at all. And the client continually changes their mind. And a lot of times the team doesn't know what to do from day to day to week, because the client doesn't know what they want. And because they change their mind so frequently, things happen. So the numbers get impacted. And not to mention, like, people being moved around. It's just all kind of purity craziness. And I needed someone to give me advice on, like, how to handle certain things and what to do. And so I sought the advice, and they didn't like that I asked out. But I would say this to anybody that's going through anything, and maybe I did say too much, but you know what? It's on my heart to put this out here, because maybe it'll help somebody else. What I am going to say, to God be the glory. Because there is absolutely nothing a job, company, anyone can do to you, as long as God is always on your side, as long as you're living right, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do and handling your business the way you're supposed to handle it. You're going to always be fine and always be taken care of. And that's the one thing that I always have to, tell myself and hold true to. Sometimes stepping outside of your comfort zone and asking for help, it can be very uncomfortable because you don't know if there's going to be any form of retaliation. You don't know if there's going to be someone saying, hey, you know what? I'm, thankful if you didn't talk to me, you talked to somebody. And like in my case, I did talk. I've sent emails, I've sent messages, and it was as if it didn't matter. Like, you ever be talking to somebody and you think they're listening, but they're really not? That's kind of how it is. So the one thing I will say to anyone, if you are going through something, it doesn't matter if it's on your job. It doesn't matter if it is in a relationship, because a job is a relationship in an essence, so to speak, I should say. Whatever you are going through, just know that you are not alone. And I know I said that before. You are not alone. Continue to pray. Continue to, if you can, fast. Pray, fast, and wait, because God is always in control and He is always on time. Even when it doesn't look like He's on time, He's on time. And things will be moving on your behalf. And I'm in a position now where I'm like, do I do anything else, or do I just sit still? And I'm leaning towards sitting still, just letting things kind of be what they are. But I'm not sure, and I know I can't say like what would you guys do, because I haven't really said everything. But what I will say is, always be mindful of who you trust. And that goes without saying, truth be told, but be mindful of who you trust and who you tell information to. Always document. And try to remain as positive as you possibly can, because when you challenge somebody, especially if it's warranted, a lot of times it's going to be taken the wrong way. And there are some people who can, take the feedback and try to do better. But there are people out there who don't want to be challenged, who don't want to do any better than what they already are. And I think that's even worse. That's sad. Very sad. Because I feel like we all should strive to be better. We all should strive for excellence. We all should strive to educate ourselves and become knowledgeable on processes, procedures, anything that you are not aware of. We all should be. So hopefully this helps somebody. If you're going through a situation, hopefully the advice I gave will help. I know it'll get better for me. That may not be tomorrow, and it may not be the day after, but I know it will. Because God's in control, as I said. He's always been in control for me. And I'm thankful to know that I have a really good support system. And that's another thing. Have a good support system. And sometimes that's easier said than done too, It's very, very hard a lot of times to find someone that can truly, or people, to have a village, they say it takes a village to raise a child, but it does take a village to help, to step in and have your prayer warriors ready, because you just never know when you're going to need them. I am trying to get some clutter in here. I do need to get my bar stools in. Let's see. A little bit of clutter. Now organize this later. Do I want to put some doggy treats in here? I'll put some doggy treats in here because they might get an animal. They might get a pet. So let's put some doggy treats in. The cookie jar over here, because y'all know this side of the house is the kids' side. So, but for those of you who pray, keep me lifted in prayer. What do I want to do here? Oh, that's too yellow. I want to do that. Let's see. You know what? I think, no, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't see it in it. I know it should have popped up by now. Let's stuff that over here. Let's get this for our matcha. Go back to got the dishwasher, our stove, the microwave is put in, and I want to do, I'm gonna slide this over. Like all this is gonna get moved around, but I know I want to do coffee and tea stew. Oh, I know I could have put that one over here. Yeah. Can never have too many cookbooks. So let's do that. I can't remember. One of these is the one, it literally lifts the whole. Let's do the cowbell one. I thought there was, yeah, let's do that too. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move this around. It looks weird right now, but I promise it's not gonna look too weird later. And I need to move this around and this around because I want a mixer. Yeah. Do we want to do an Instant Pot? Do we or don't we? Where is that? I wonder, can I say the name? I don't know. Can I say the name? It's an Instant Pot that looks like a very well-known brand. When you see it, you're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. I kind of want to do a whole bunch of appliances. I'm not going to lie. Like this kitchen is going to have, for it to be such a huge kitchen, it needs everything. So, or mostly everything. So, oh, here it is. I'm like, where is it? You already know. So they're saying that this is an Instant Pot. And I want a waffle maker. Kind of feel like I should do, like turn it to the side maybe. But I want to do one over there. Because I got a feeling once they go to the fridge, they're going to go right here to prepare everything. So maybe. Want to see something? Let's do it like this. Okay. I may change it. Did I? Oh, there we go. I was like, why that cabinet look so funny? There we go. All right. So pay no attention to how the clutter looks. All of that's gonna get changed. But I am tempted to, cause in the, I swear, I'm trying to remember if it was Pinterest or YouTube. The L shape, it was very unique. But I kind of feel like I should, let me just try my idea. Because that L shape was different. It was very unique. But I don't know if this is gonna work the way I want it to work. Let's see. may not work that I want it to work. Because then I can take, oh, that does kind of look good. I could take the bench off. Let's see. Like I almost feel like now I need to change the countertops to something else. Dang it. Am I gonna have to redo the whole kitchen? Look at that. That doesn't even look, it does not look as good as I thought it was gonna look. And like this little corner, it just looks so weird. Dang. Okay. Well, we're gonna scratch that idea. We'll scratch that idea. Oh man. I do kind of like that pop of green. That would look so good if I could have just like rounded it. I may have to change the cabinets out. You know what? I should have followed my instinct with this. I had an idea because of the appliances that I wanted to go with gold. But the problem I'm having is that see how like with this cabinet you get the like the pieces on the end. You don't get that with the Harry set, and I don't know why that is. So what we might do is let me look. Let me just make sure. Because I could change it out for these cabinets. But I want the gold handles. That's my main thing. I really just want the gold handles. Oh, that's not bad either. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this out. Cause it's not giving what it's supposed to give. And I may do this kitchen green instead. I like doing the island green. Ooh, that might be pretty. Like that deep dark hunter green because it pulls in the color from the bathroom and pulls in the color from the living room. I do like that cabinet though. Like that one too. Hmm. Oh man. I feel like if Peacemaker had gold handles, this would be perfect. You know what? You know what? I'm about to change my mind because I think what I'm going to do is go this route because y'all know Peacemaker is the boss. So I'm going to redo the cabinets. And this is one of those times where a pre-recorded video would be beneficial because I could literally fast forward through this entire part. But I think that's what I'm going to do. And here I was saying I wanted to get to the living room and to the office space. And I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. We've been on here for a little over an hour and I still haven't gotten the office or living room ready. I got pieces in there, but it's not ready yet. Okay. I think this will work a little bit better with the backsplash too. Did I use Peacemaker's chair? I don't think I did. That's okay. I think this is it the Comfrey? It's the Mina, okay. See, the cabinets they look so similar though. These cabinet handles look so similar. All right, we're gonna do the Mina because I like this countertop. I wanna look real quick. I'm probably getting ready to use a good bit of Peacemaker stuff. I think no, I went with the lighter because I think it's complementing. Yeah, that complements the floors. So in my houses, I like to bring in, elements like throughout the house that complement other pieces of the house, if that makes sense. So let's block that in. Oh, yes. I love it. Let's go. And this I might change because I know that's not. It's not exactly like I want it. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's grab this and slide y'all over. That's it right there. Is really I could have did that, but my microwave is there. Maybe I need to move this. Can I put that up there? I could also do shelving. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Harry, but I gotta change you out. You're not what I need right now. I need this Peacemaker kitchen in my life because, and then look, it's slotted a little bit better too. What did I do with the, where you at? I know you're here somewhere. Here you go. I could even do that, but we're gonna do this and then I think I'm gonna do a green. Let me look. I can't remember what color did I do in the living room. Yeah, so teal. So I did teal, so that's what we're gonna do for our island. Slide you over here. And that way, it pulls in the living room color. That almost looks like two different rooms. Let's get this stuff out of here. Did you put over here? That's one thing I love about Peacemaker's cabinets is that when I say that these things are slotted, you can like literally move. I mean, it has like, it's not like a ton of slots, but it's enough. Right. Now see, if I would have just followed my instinct and just went with this to begin with, we wouldn't be here right now taking stuff out. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that because I don't. Okay, now let's switch up. And that's a corner. See? Oh, snap. Oh, I like that. Let's delete that. And let me get rid of the walls for a second here. I'm gonna mix my pieces up here for a second. But that almost looks like the same. Doesn't it almost look like the same? Oh. Oh. Okay, now let me just stick with wolf. I will be here forever if I don't do this right. I do want to do let's do. Okay. And then I gotta remember, let me shift this stuff over because I want to lose too much of my cabinets and stuff. Okay. Now let's go for one of these. And do we want to do the end piece? Let me see how the sink will look. Okay, so really a swap. Let's do this and do that a few times. Let's bring this over here. I wonder how this will look. Yeah, okay, so it really doesn't matter. It's gonna look the same regardless. I kind of feel like I'm gonna put the other one here. Where's that one? Like right here. There we go. Okay, now that, but then that runs into there. So I think I'm going to, let's do a little switcheroo here. Do that. And that way it looks the same. All right, now these cabinets in. Okay, so now bring the walls back. Now that looks like a little something. So it's pulling in the green from the living room. I may even change the green in the bathroom. I could have sworn I had a teal. Okay, maybe not. Let's just go with the white then, or off-white. I'm sure I have another one someplace. I just don't know where it is right now. All right, so let me get my appliances back in line here. Dish rack, you can go right there. Not bad. Can I change these? Oh, let's just keep the copper. Dang it. Why couldn't that fit perfectly? Why? Oh man, that would have been... If that little part was not there, that would have been so perfect. But I thought... Let me see. Yeah, that would have worked, but it's okay. Let's leave it as is. I think I'm going to stop with the kitchen for a little while, because if not, I could be here forever just on the kitchen alone. Hold on 1 second. Let me move this because okay. Why are you popping back like that? trying to decide if I want to change the wall color. Y'all, if I just stop talking, that's so that I can give y'all a little bit of a break because I have been talking probably too long. So I'm going to most likely just kind of remain focused on the build. I might just leave this wall as is. Just kind of want to see. Because I've never really used this backsplash before and I really do like it. So it doesn't conflict too much with the, it's different too. And it looks like it will pull in some of the blue, the teal, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it does complement it though. Okay. In the living room, I've already started like decorating it. So I'm going to do a modular sofa to take up as much space as possible in this room. Let's see. Oh, that's the little cushion. And I think once I put the sofa in, I will probably stop here. Let me just make sure that is what I want to do. Because it is such a huge room. I just don't think this is big enough. I feel like it needs to span the length of the couch. The length of the rug, I'm sorry, the length of the couch, but the length of the rug. So yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna lean towards modular here. Oh, and I have that's kind of sort of the wall color. I don't want to do the same. Yeah, let's go this route. I'm gonna put my grid on and try my best to do this. I feel like in here, and then I need a corner piece.
killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it.
Okay, that one's not lining up with the, even though it should be. Okay, let's try this one. I feel like that's like the, oh shoot, that's why it wasn't lining up. 1 second. No, that's still not lining up right. Let's see. And I'm gonna turn off the game audio for just a second because I don't know if that sound is bothersome because I have to keep clicking and moving things. I want to do, change. I'm gonna change the color because I feel like it's enough of that tan color from the floor. Oops, change that to the wrong color. Or did I? Oh, no, I did. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little better.
but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So now the game is thinking. Oh man, that means it's trying to load the items by function. So because of all my custom content, it's gonna take it a minute. I just want to put in a chess table over in the back corner, and then I'll add some like custom content off live. Hopefully to act right, cause I've done a lot of work. Oh goodness. Actually, before I do that, let me save. 'Cause the kitchen alone took over an hour and 20 minutes, so I do not want to lose the kitchen. Yay! Okay, so it's saved. Thank goodness. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do to this room, and you can see where we at. The kitchen is somewhat done. Our mudroom and laundry area is done. Pantry, half bath is done. Living room is coming together very nicely. And I think the next slab I will be building or decorating, not building, but decorating the office. Let's see. Let's do that color, do this color. Let's do this one. The lighter one. I feel like this would be a good little place for it. And let me get some chairs because I think I might change the peacemaker chairs. Change the chairs in the kitchen. I like these, but I think I want to change them to the peacemaker chairs because they're solid and there's no pattern. So let's see. These are the chairs I have in the kitchen. Let's see. Let's go with the off-white ones. Does that kind of sort of go? Yeah, that works. Maybe I should just do these in the. Let's see something. Since I'm already here, let's see how it looks. Nah, the tall chairs look so much better. Oopsie. I just kind of wanted to see. I don't know why my roof isn't on. And then the last thing I need to do is add some lights. But yeah, the tall chairs definitely look better. Yeah, that looks kind of cute. I almost feel like I need like a little rug or something over there. Let me go into. Sometimes I want to use this and I just don't know how to incorporate that in to the house. What I want to do. kind of sort of don't like either one of those. Is this the one? Yeah, no, I don't want that. I like the size, but not the color. I don't want anything green. And this entryway definitely need a nice big rug. Let's look at. Something. Let's just keep it that. And then this in the middle. I forgot these rugs do not like being overlapped. I don't know. I kind of feel like this rug is gonna have to grow on me a little bit. That looks better. I really feel like I need something long, like a longer rug there. Oh my gosh, y'all, been on this live over 2 hours. That is a record for me. I'm never on live that long, ever. Let me see. I have another idea. When you can't find what you need, create it. Yeah, that's looking nice. I might tone it down just a little bit. No, I don't want it to be too matchy. I want it to be light, but not too light. That looks better. And then I could take this rug out and do the carpet over here. But we'll see. So we have our living room, which is coming together nicely. This is such a big space, so it's going to be hard to really feel. Started working a little bit on the office, not this video, but offline I did. Again, mud room, utility room, pantry, half bath, which I'm getting ready to change the color of that. Kitchen is pretty much done. I don't think I'm adding anything else. I think it's enough. So on my next live, I will hopefully be able to start the office slash, I guess you could say multi-purpose room, because it's gonna be an office with a bit of everything in there. Well, not a bit of everything, but office slash game area or game room. And then I would like to start one of the bedrooms if I can, because y'all know the Sims game, when you have where the game continues to like become active as you are offline, it will add families in, because in I think at least 4 of my builds that I've done since doing live videos, there are families in the game, or in those builds now, and one of which I wasn't even done with yet. But this is how the mini mansion is coming along. I'm gonna save it real quick. Do not forget to save as you go, or save whenever you think about it. So hopefully, some of my testimony in the beginning of the video touched someone or was inspiration to someone. I will leave out on this note: regardless of what you're going through in your life, never ever be fearful of what someone else's response can be. Always have courage, always have strength. Make sure you have a support system around you at all times. If you have to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. You have to do what you have to do at the end of the day to protect you and to have a peace of mind, some peace of mind at least. As always, guys, please do not forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because it does help my channel grow and helps beautiful people like yourself find the Casual Games channel. And I hope to see you back on my next live or pre-recorded video. As always, be safe in the streets. Be blessed. I'm going to catch you in the next live or pre-recorded video. Bye.